I will continue listing the negative effects social media has on our relationships, so we know whether to avoid, limit our access, or strategically work with them to uphold the integrity within our relationships. There are toxic online behaviors that pose a threat to the future of romantic relationships as they fuel anxiety, self-doubt, and a drive to meet unrealistic standards. They are pushing people toward choosing relationships that look good on social media rather than are good in reality. It has in fact been found that social media is linked to the increasing cheating statistic. In 2012, divorce rates had risen by 20% in the 10 years prior as a result of social website use. And in 2014, social media was identified as the relationship ending force in 1/3 of separation cases in the US. The sad paradox is that in order to be considered normal in today's society, a young person is expected to follow and be followed by as many people as possible, post frequently, receive comments, and leave comments on others' posts daily, and post about one's relationship. These expectations drive active online behaviors, which in turn raise usually unnecessary suspicion that can shatter a couple. While cyberbullying is discussed more within the context of children and teens being bullied online while in school, such digital harassment certainly affects adults as well. Statistics show that cyberbullying can cause real, long-lasting damage to a person's psyche or physical existence. One such statistic, according to 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭, is that 24% of those who have been severely harassed online contemplated suicide. If that many people get to the point where suicide seems to be an attractive option, countless others experience anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues as a result of cyberbullying. A book called Sexual Teens, Sexual Media by Jane D. Brown investigated the impact media has on adolescents. The book notes, since teens find it difficult to talk to authoritative figures about sex, romance, and love, they may be particularly cognizant of those images in the media as they look for understanding and interpretation. The media serves as a metaphoric older figure that teenagers can turn to for advice on what relationships are all about. They expect once you find the one, all problems will be gone and it will be picture perfect like how the media may make it seem, when in reality this is far from the truth. One can overlook or overcapitalize on a potential partner because of their social media presence. For those who are not in relationships and search for a partner on dating apps or social media, you must realize that the first impressions on an individual's social media account is not an accurate depiction of who they are in person, and it is best to hold off sweeping judgments until you know them organically in person. Relying too heavily on analyzing someone's dating app profile or social media is problematic for those in search of a romantic partner because their posts or pictures may give them misleading information regarding a particular person. Instead, I recommend that you resist becoming social media friends online until you get to know the person in real life. This way, when or if you eventually do become friends or follow each other on social media, they can put your actual personality to the person behind the pictures and posts. Some people are now choosing partners solely because they look good on social media. They are thus allowing social media's depicted image of that person manipulate their choice. This will only make future divorce rates and number of troubled newly single adults and newly heartbroken adolescents as a consequence rise. For these reasons, it is necessary that both partners in a relationship discuss and agree on posting habits, a game plan, when it comes to relationship-related content. from how much is shared to when it is shared and with whom in order to share a healthy, loving, and authentic bond.